another episode of
GANGSTA Sweet. It's your girl Meya.
It's your girl Asia.
Now let's get down to the nitty gritty.
We got some tea for y'all. Let's clock it. Okay, guys, so today's episode, we are going to be talking about friendship. Okay, the first question is, how long does it take for someone to become your friend? Friend, not associate.
Friend?
Actual friend.
I think it takes, for somebody to be like considered a friend, I might need to know you for like maybe a month, like interactions, but like sometimes, you know, some people are like faded to me. So like sometimes you click with people faster and then they become your friend faster because y'all got the same interests, y'all kind of act alike. But like anybody, like a regular person, like maybe classmate or anything, it might take me a little bit longer to like actually become your friend before I just be like, okay, hey friend, da da da. I might say hey friend, but you're like really an associate type. Yeah.
Okay. I agree with you. To me, it takes 2 months to get to know the person. But again, it depends on the person. Like if we click like that, 2 months.
Yeah.
You're not associated anymore. You're my friend.
You're my friend.
Now, if we hardly talk, it'll take longer than 2 months for me because you never know. People are deceiving.
Yeah.
I need to actually know what you work with. What's the move? You know.
Yeah.
What you got going on.
If you had like a teammate or something, like if you were a part of something, would you consider those people as like family, like sisters and brothers, or would you consider them like friends or associates?
Most definitely. In the mass communication department, our small little class, I consider y'all as family.
Yeah.
We gonna be together.
We
for
gonna
like
be together for a minute.
I don't even talk to all of them, but when we outside, we
acknowledge, we speak. So
So the second question is, how loyal to you? How loyal are you in a relationship?
In a friendship, I treat my friendships like. I would say I treat my friendships like relationships. Like I love hard. Like I love hard relationships and friendships. I'm a hugger. I am somebody that you can confide in. Like I believe that friendships are like a home away from home. So I don't play with like friends not really being real, somebody being fake. I don't do that. Like I don't like that. Yeah, at all.
Okay, I agree with you. I'm a very loyal person. But when it comes to you murdering somebody, I'm out of there.
Wait a minute. Gone. She said she's not an accomplice, baby. You gotta go. So don't do nothing illegal around her because she said no, baby. She got a life.
I'm gone. I'm not about to drive because for you, my friend, you really shouldn't ask that in the first place. So yeah.
How much in a friendship, like drama or little slick shots, are you willing to like ignore in a relationship before you be like, cut it off. I'm done.
It's gonna take me a while because I know how good of a friend you are to me. You know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you don't really put me in drama, you just tell me the drama, then that's different.
Okay.
But it's gonna take me a while. Now, if you do something really, really traumatic, then I might have to leave because, you know, you're taking the toll of my mental health. Yeah. You know? But other than that, you know, I know you're a good friend to me.
Yeah, I feel like I've had my whole run-ins with people having friends or being in friend groups where it's just like, you know, you just slowly start not vibing with them anymore. Like they just, you know, sometimes people outgrow each other. So like sometimes if I feel like the friendship isn't going, I might just not cut it off, but I might just distance myself. I might just not vibe all the time like I was. I might not be as close as I was, but you know, it's no bad blood. Like we can still be associates. We just probably not locked in like we are. And all the slick shots, the drama and all that stuff, it take maybe, you might got a little bit of 3 strikes before I'd be like, the first 2 I'm be like, okay, the first time I'd be like, did I hear that right? The second time I'd be like, okay, I might have heard that right, but like you got one more time. And the last time it's like, no, you're done for.
So, I agree with you. I think that's a really good point to make.
And it also goes with the next question. It says, do friendships over time grow apart? And I do believe sometimes people grow and you might not be on the same wavelength as somebody else, and sometimes it's time for you to just part your ways.
And everything happens for a reason. You know, once I disconnect with this person and we grow apart, they find their own group of friends that they actually vibe with. Because people can change. And when people change, the people they be around change.
Yeah.
So, and I think it works for the best.
And sometimes they say birds of a feather flock together. So if you flocking with the wrong crew, get out that now. Get out that.
Yeah,
crew. You're not supposed to be
okay.
over there.
No, listen,
Yeah.
because I do have a couple of friends that are out there.
Okay,
And
but that don't mean that's what I'm saying. Because we
don't consider that.
Yeah,
But-
that don't mean that like sometimes, but like
most of the time, yeah.
people are your own person, especially when you get older and like you have adult friendships. You do not because you was in high school because this girl was over here doing this. You do it too. No, when you adults, sometimes that person go over there. Sometimes you leave out the door, leave out the function. Sometimes you're not even dealing with that. You letting them do that because you can't judge, and everybody gonna do what they want.
Right. You're your own person.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree.
Can you remain friends with someone who you met in college after you graduate? Like,
Yes,
do you think that some of us will still be in contact?
Yes, I would love for that to happen. I'm not going to lie. College experience and graduate.
I think it's gonna be easier to link up and be closer to people that you were in college because you were older and you spent more time with them than high school and middle school because yes, you spent time with those people, but everybody leave. Everybody go to different schools. Like this, we were here living on this campus with the same people for like 4 years. That's crazy in a sense. So it's like, why not still be connected with you and still be able, like, we're grown.
Right.
I probably can fly to you. You can fly to me, drive to me. It's easier to link up and do that when you're older than when you're young because then you got to rely on your parents.
I feel like those would be the best friendships. I don't know why I keep saying relationships. But friendships, those would be the best friendships. We can vibe together after college. Create plans together. Like,
yes.
Hashtag need that.
Hashtag need that.
Hashtag need that. Hashtag need that.
Should you add on to your friend group or like are we drinking it? No new friends, no new friends.
It depends on the person. Like if the whole group vibe with this one person, okay, come on in. But I feel like it takes time. Like I'm not about to know you for a day. Like okay, come on, let's
and then
go
let's
on a plane together or something like that.
I feel like it's different strokes for different folks. I feel like you shouldn't add I feel like you can have different friend groups. Like sometimes you have these friends for this type of thing. You have these friends for this type of thing. So you shouldn't have it shouldn't be like a huge friend group because then I'll get overstimulated. Like sometimes I have my friends over here. I got this friend group and you can add to the friend group if everybody is on board. But combining all the friend groups, no, that's too much. It's overstimulated. You can't even put a lot of people in one group setting if they're not if they're not alike. You're gonna need to separate that. So I feel like no new friends if that's already an established group. If I'm already hanging with y'all. Now if you want to tag along sometimes, but to be the circle, you can't.
That's what I'm saying. The two group of friends, they need to be separated. They got two different personalities.
On Wednesdays, we don't, so
yeah, two different personalities. Keep them separated.
Very much so. In this day and age, are true friends harder to come by?
Oh, most definitely. People are trifling, man. Trifling.
Say it again for the people in the back.
Trifling.
Sometimes people be making me look at them like I'm not playing. That's literally
dead for real.
You be looking at some people like who raised you? Who are you?
Who are you?
That's what we be looking like.
No, because people have different beliefs.
It's hard. It's definitely hard to find true friends. I've had so many, in my lifetime. I've had so many friends. Sometimes they just fall off the face of the earth. Sometimes you just ghost them. Sometimes you just
they do stuff that not a real friend would do, and maybe it's because they were raised differently than what I. But no, sometimes it just don't. Mix.
And a true friend, I feel like you had to have history with them, and then that's when the years come. Like I didn't know this person for 5, 15, 30,000. It's where it's more like it's not my friend, it's my family. Right. That's where true friends come from. I feel like. Yeah.
So, for instance, if I'm dating this person, right, and I ended up cheating on him, I'm not a cheater, but
we don't do those things.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, if I do to cheat. Why is my friend telling my boyfriend?
Clock it.
So you must want him. Side eye.
You want man?
Side eye.
That's why I feel like. So, what is your definition of a true friend? Like, if you had an ideal friend,
have your back. Have each other's back.
Come on, that's my main one.
And tell the truth. I don't want a friend just to tell me what I want to hear. Tell me when I'm wrong.
I want somebody to tell me.
Okay, I want you to tell me that I'm cheating. Cheating is wrong. But I don't want you to sit here and do that now.
And if I look a mess, I
outrageous.
want you to be like, you look a mess, girl. If I need you to fix me up. I need you to. I just need you to be there. Like, friends are there for each other, and if you're not there for your friend, I just
my
feel
breath
like,
stink. Tell me.
yeah, give me a minute. Be like, girl, you need some gum, girl. You need to fix this, fix your legs. But yeah, so what? I'm confused. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you be closer to some friends than your family members? And if so, explain it.
Yes, family. I mean,
Yeah.
family is supposed to be more important than friends, but sometimes that's not how it works. Some family members I don't
And
bond
all
with at
skin
all.
folk and kinfolk and all blood is
Right,
not
it's
thicker
not blood,
than water.
so
because sometimes
people you
your
can't even vibe
family
with.
can do you some dirt that you would think that a friend would do, and then your friend will be there for you more than your family can do.
Exactly. So most definitely, family these days not really family for real. They can care less about
And then
you.
our generation
they
and
just
our
use you for
stuff-
money, clothes, etc. I mean, my family don't do that, but I'm just saying.
But some families do that. Yeah.
Some most definitely do.
Do you feel like friendship is overrated, and why do you feel like you need friends?
I don't think friendship is overrated. Well, okay, hold on. In some circumstances, yes, because in my opinion, all I need is God and my family. Maybe one friend will do. One true friend. All I need is one true friend, and I'm good. But if I do come around with 3 other people, then I'm fine with vibing. But I do think having a big group of friends are very overrated because y'all are talking about each other.
Yeah,
To your
I
back.
feel like
That's
if you
what I
have a
believe.
huge friend group, it's a lot. Like
More mess.
it's more mess. It's more.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you playing telephone with the drama. Like it's gonna get here to this person. Like then you have like the drama within the friend groups, and then it's just
It's
too big
terrible.
of a thing. I feel
Then they
like
fall out.
friends are hard to come by. If you find a good friend, keep them on
Keep
live.
'em.
But everybody, I feel like friends are experiences. I feel like you should experience people more so than thinking that they're gonna be in your life all the time.
Yeah.
Because sometimes
Maybe
friends,
just a chapter in your book.
yeah, sometimes friends are supposed to be lessons, and I feel like you have to experience people. Like you can't sit there and attach yourself, try to control people. You gotta let them
Exactly.
freely live their life and see if you're gonna be on that path to be there in their life, or if you're not.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's time to have friends, and then sometimes it's time to have
Sometimes-
memories.
yeah.
So yeah,
Move on, move forward with your life.
like literally, like I just feel like friends. Friends